Hi, this is Dallas Jones, President and CEO of Elite Change Incorporated. I've had the great privilege in my life to be engaged in helping to elect Democrats throughout this country. On tomorrow, Americans will head to the polls one last time to cast their ballots for the future of our country. The truth of the matter is that it is indeed what is at stake. This isn't just a regular election. It's not merely about who will be in the Oval Office for the next 4 years. It is an election about who we want to be as a country. Do we want to be a country that welcomes everyone and continues to evolve into a more perfect union that the founders of our great nation aspired for it to be? Many of us know that even then, our perfect union was far from perfect. It had to evolve. Since 1776, we've had to shed the sins of our past, from the abolition of slavery to the women's suffrage movement to the death of Jim Crow, in pursuit of our great society. America has always had to evolve. But evolution is unending. There are people that want us to believe our changing society is a bad thing and that it will hinder our collective progress. I offer that our evolution continues to move us to that intention of a more perfect union. This election is a choice between two different leaders and visions. Vice President Harris, who is fighting for you, and Donald Trump, who is focused on his own problems and grievances instead of the American people. VP Harris will enter the Oval Office on day one with a to do list of priorities to lower costs and help Americans in their daily lives. Tax cuts for working people and the middle class. Create the first ever federal ban on price gouging on groceries. Cap the price of insulin and prescription drugs for all Americans. Put home ownership within reach for more Americans and take on companies that jack up rents. She wants to lower the cost of childcare and allow Medicare to cover the cost of home care. Restore reproductive freedom after Trump overturned Roe v. Wade to ensure a healthier future for our women, our daughters, and their daughters. This is not just a women's issue. This is a moral issue that we as men should also care about as we support our mothers and aunties that have always stood for us. Donald Trump is unstable, obsessed with revenge and grievance and out for unchecked power. He would walk into the Oval Office with an enemies list with no real plans to make life better for Americans' families. His Project 2025 agenda would increase costs for typical families by nearly $4,000 a year by slapping a Trump sales tax on goods like gas, food, clothing, and medicine. He would cut Social Security and Medicare and end the Affordable Care Act. He would ban abortion nationwide and not leave it up to the states. He would give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations while making working families foot the bill. With just one day until the election, we all have the power to fight for this country we love and turn the page on Donald Trump. If you've not made a plan to vote, please visit votetolive.org to find your polling location or get a ride to the polls. If you have voted already, please make a plan to give others rides to the polls. Each one bring one, or each one bring 10. There was that much at stake in this election. We deserve an America as good as its promise. We are not who Donald Trump would like us to be. We're better than that. We deserve better than that. Our children deserve better than that. On tomorrow, I implore you, join us in the fight for freedom. Because when we fight, we win. I'll see you on the other side, family. Peace.